Okay, so I'm going to start with the acrylic paints that I used for this look. I used a variety of colors for this fairy look and also the basics black and white. I of course mixed my acrylics with my water to the right ratio. I'll link the video for the basics to acrylic painting. And I also used my own acrylic glitter mix for this base of my overall set. So now I'm going to get into the acrylic painting, show you guys the basics and also the detail work to this look. So first I'm going to start with my left hand, well excuse me, my right hand. My right hand is my dominant hand. One thing that I didn't like about doing my nails personally is that with my left hand I would always have nothing but a crazy artwork, but on my right hand, my work hand, I wouldn't have that much artwork, and I never liked that I wasn't able to have any pretty designs that really matched my other hand. So this year, 2021, I really wanted to push myself, and I wanted to start painting with my left hand. I already do my nails with my my left hand, so why not try and write and paint? So I went ahead and I freehand painted Janae Aiko's song. I'm not gonna say it here on YouTube, but on Patreon you guys can watch how I freehand paint this design. This is based off of Janae Aiko's song, and I wanted to have some of the same colors used in the picture that she uses for this particular song. So I went ahead and mixed some chunky glitters with some finer glitters. You guys can check this out on my Instagram at DRIPPYNAILZ. That will be linked in the description box as well. For this set, as you guys always know, I do not use a drill when it comes to my shaping. Everything is hand filed. For my thumb, I did use a press-on nail. Recently, I was lifting something extremely heavy and I tore my hypernicum. So yeah, I tore my thumb, so I put on a press-on nail until it grows completely out. It's pretty much grown out now, but I wanted to have some free edge nail so that I am able to sculpt it better. But this is the temporary press-on nail that I have on, and yes, I do make press-on nails. If you guys are interested, you could definitely check out the description box down below. I have links down there to my website to contact me. But I freehand painted Janae Aiko's cat for the merch. Oh, I have burnt my my side of my press-on nail. I am a smoker, so these are pretty durable. Just a tip for anybody that does like to smoke. But one thing about these press-on nails, they do not come off. One thing I really like about them is they don't come off. So you are able to put acrylic on them. They don't change size. I really like these. But when it comes to my acrylic application, these are sculpts for these 4 nails. I also wanted to incorporate rhinestones this year. I know you guys have never really seen me do any type of rhinestone design, so I really wanted to get into rhinestone placement. These are Swarovski crystals that I am using, and also these aren't flat. The ones for the wings are not flat crystals. They have kind of like a rigid back, kind of like a 3D effect. And so I also go into showing you guys the technique that I used for my crystal placement. You guys can also check that out on my Patreon in the Las Vegas tier, where you guys can watch and learn easy acrylic painting designs and nail art. So here is the picture of Janae Aiko's merch that I used as an example for this overall look. Also with this acrylic look, guys, for that pink or that purplish color effect that I have with my nails, that is alcohol ink that I mixed together. I'll link the video where I show you guys how to make alcohol ink tint in your monomer to kind of give you that jelly effect. You guys can watch that here on my YouTube channel. And it really gave a great like highlight effect to the overall glitter mix that I really liked in this set. So now on to my freehand fairy. I used my drawing from 7/8/16 5 years ago as inspiration for this acrylic painting design. I went ahead and I used apple barrel paint for this look, and I used a 6mm nail art brush, for this look on top of my acrylic glitter mix. Now this is super pretty. I really wanted to use my drawing as inspiration more so than a replica. I really wanted to focus on giving her a really bright eye and lip compared to my drawing you see in the background. I really wanted to pop on my nails since I really wanted to focus on making my nails more girly. Like, I really wanted to focus on rhinestone placements this year and also focus on making my sets on both hands match, but really mostly making my sets like really girly. I really wanted to incorporate a lot of crystals, so I'm using a lot of Swarovski crystals this year, and I'm also going to be incorporating more of my glitter and just making nails just 2.0 this year, really trying to push my skills as a nail technician. I went ahead and I tried a whole bunch of different butterfly designs on my thumb. One thing that I did notice when doing this design is that it is easier to use flat rhinestones or crystals for placement, but I do show you guys in a demo video on my Patreon how I did place these crystals on my nails and how I like them to stay completely on and they don't flick off when I tap them. These are very long, extremely long sculpted nails, so making sure that my rhinestones stay in place and that I don't have to worry about waking up and they're gone. I really like the way that I place them, so you guys can check out that video on my Patreon. I also incorporated my signature here on the picture as well. Just as tribute to myself. I was really proud of myself painting this freehand on my nails. I didn't think that I would be able to paint this since I am someone that draws and sketches. Painting is new for me on acrylic nails as well as drawing, so just doing this for the first time freehand on my nails was really something cool for me. So I was able to show you guys this in a longer extended video on my Patreon, which you guys can check out. The link is in the description box to my website, which is DRIPPYNAILZ.com. You guys can check that out and you guys can watch and learn how to create the same look that I have here on my nails, and also learn how to do some butterfly rhinestone placements. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to show you guys some clips that I have on my Patreon, give you guys some teasers into what I have on there for this particular style. Thanks guys for watching. That I did, I'm going in a tapping motion, making sure that I get kind of the bristles of the brush. This brush isn't completely saturated with paint, so it is a little bit on the drier side. With the blue, I am tapping it with a little bit more force than I am with the parrot blue, just because I want it to be kind of like a highlight. I don't want it to be the main focus, so I'm going to go back over with the blue, making sure that the blue is the main pigment. I want the parrot blue as kind of like the highlights of the look. So I'm going to be going in with a metallic purple, and I'm going to be going in with a lavender. And what I'm going to do for these two colors is I'm going to add a little bit of a lavender highlight to this background, which is going to then be the hair of my fairy. But I'm going to add a little bit of the lavender highlight into the blue. I wanted to mix into one another just to be a highlight again. And with that metallic metallic purple, excuse me, you guys are going to see me draw little teeny tiny stars on the background of the painting that I'm doing, and also on the background of the regular acrylic. I wanted to tie the acrylic painting over into the acrylic actual design, the encapsulated glitter, just to tie the piece together. So here you see me doing the little accents of the lavender color within the blue. I don't really want it to have a purple effect because we have a lot of purple going on in this set. So I really wanted this main focus to be kind of the blue that you see within the glitter mix. I really wanted to be blue inspired. So you see me just going in with a little bit more blue over the lavender, just trying to deepen that lavender color. So here I am going in with my 6mm brush. I'm going to use this 6mm brush and start drawing these teeny tiny stars that are going to be my fairy's hair. This is going to be some accent. I usually add on these small details at the end, but I just decided to go ahead and draw these little stars around because I figured that this is going to be her in this picture as well. There are a lot of details in my drawing on my sketchbook, so I just wanted to make sure that I incorporated everything in this overall look. I want to make sure that the highlights that I have do cover the face of this fairy that I have painted, because since it is already the background, I wanted to make sure that it looks like it is actually her hair, so that it doesn't look like I just have a bald girl sitting on top of a background. I wanted the hair to be the background to actually be her hair. So this is the final look. This is how everything's going to look once I'm completely done with the highlights, giving the curls around her face. I'm going to let this dry. I'm gonna let this dry for a good 5 minutes if I don't have a blow dryer. So I use a blow dryer to dry my work a little bit faster, or a fan. You guys can use a fan to dry your work.